Mississippi's last remaining abortion clinic has now closed. A judge denied this week an injunction to stop a statewide abortion ban from taking effect.
It's heartbreaking. I'm angry, I'm sad, and I'm scared. I'm scared for all of the women and people with uteruses that won't have access to this.
Those seeking an abortion will now need to travel out of state or out of country. But here in Canada, there are new questions around whether doctors can safely provide that service to them.
I think this is a really difficult situation because it's something that we haven't encountered before and we don't have a lot of experience, and there's just a lot of unknowns.
There are fears Canadian abortion providers could face legal trouble for offering non-residents care. In a letter to the federal ministers of Health and Families, Children and Social Development, the Canadian Medical Protective Association said the CMPA is aware that some American states are contemplating legislation that would potentially allow for criminal charges and civil legal actions to be brought against healthcare providers who provide abortions to residents out of the state. We are writing to ask that the federal government work with the provincial and territorial governments to ensure liability protection is available to Canadian physicians.
There's not a lot that can be done by the federal government from a legal perspective. Certainly from a diplomatic perspective, those conversations might happen and states may be encouraged to keep their abortion laws within state boundaries.
The potential chilling effect that these things can have can set up a really dangerous environment where people are then experiencing even more barriers to access.
The Canadian government has said the country is open to Americans seeking abortions, but so far when it comes to U.S. patients, providers in this country have not seen an increase in demand. Something that could change, however, as more U.S. abortion clinics close. Heather Yourex-West, Global News, Calgary.